So there's multiple different cyberbullying sites, but Galactic Unicorn, that means a lot because I emailed Jason Gardner a story. And the story was actually, I wrote about him, and it was an encouraging story on what he was capable of doing, and how what kind of person he could be with integrity and tools that he could have and avenues to persevere as a human being outside of just financial gain and in that avenue. So this is one of the sites I'm getting cyberbullied on. Hope all was going well. This party I blocked because they were playing games. They gave me a Christmas present of some food, and I went over to Denny's to use the I don't know if it was a gift card or how they gave me the food. I think it was like on some kind of Uber thing. So I went to Denny's across the street where I was staying at Motel 6 in Garland. And then Motel 6, I mean, the Denny's was scamming, so I couldn't be there. They lied and said that I tried, blatantly lied on me and said that I tried to steal food. Then they tried to sit me in the environment away from other customers to isolate me. That wasn't the first restaurant that did that. That's why I started to keep inventory and start recording my experiences because they put me in the corner. The restaurants were trying to isolate me. They were being controlled. So this place was so. This was the only place that was local that I could get food. And so nonetheless, the place was trying to scam, so I couldn't purchase food. So I eventually called the police. They told me don't blatantly lied on me and told me not to come back. This is uploaded to the YouTube channel. So nonetheless, fast forward, she gave me a little voucher for some food for Christmas gifts, and she said that she was going to give me a hotel room. And it had me really excited about it. And then she played games and never got it, and then contacted me and then persisted to cyberbully. So these are the different avenues, and I have all kind of other things that I was about to upload and just decided not to. Someone's been calling, well, hung up on me, and he said that he missed Dow. He's done it other times, and multiple different other parties did it. It has causes me to get up if I'm doing something. It causes me to get up, and then they're playing games. Do you want help? Then not get it. It's the same strategy with the same problem, just different avenues. So then we got all this right here. Travis County. Supposed to appear tomorrow on the false charges. Then we got some stalking later on. Hot stuff. She's going back to an old page. Cyberbullying. I had all these weird people I did not know that someone was setting up to be strange. So I asked people not to contact me. Hot stuff couldn't even handle the amount of offers she was getting. They were all strange and starting arguments. My block list you had to scroll through. That's how much violations I was getting. Okay. So I stopped recording, but it kept recording. That's right. It. I guess she's calling me the clown. Then they make sure they take these horrible pictures with strange facial expressions. Where are the charges? Taunted. Here she is, Miss America. Then like more strange poses, facial expressions. Simply the best. CPS records forever on my channel. Now, even if you delete them, disgruntled. Shadows of schizophrenia. The armband says it all. Enough. Bad girl. What you gonna do when they? So that's another avenue that my abuser likes to communicate. So when I was in jail on false charges, no one was supposed to be there. So I said when the jail staff was just out of control with all the damage, had me in maximum security, doing shakedowns, taking books, ransacking my cell, was stopping up the toilet. I don't know how they did it, but I kept hearing someone on the back. I flushed it to show them with nothing in it, and it was over flooding. Then they let it over flood, and then wouldn't give me any ability to clean it, and I had to step over all the stuff that was on the floor. They wouldn't let me clean it for an extended amount of time. Let rocks be in my food, bugs. Then pretend sometimes like they forgot to feed me and I couldn't eat. Period. They've done it at multiple different false arrests. Scammed to where I couldn't eat at all in malice. Lied to play mind games and said that my YouTube channel had been deleted because I was putting false reports on it. So nonetheless, when they did all that, I said, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?" And people started laughing because this is government officials, and you don't have the realization that they could come for you. So you're not supposed to be any wiser that all these different avenues, they're telling me that I'm being monitored. But then they want to make you believe that it's blended in with mental illness. I'm going to taunt you and have this person cyberbullying you, knowing what unicorns mean. I'm going to have this church member give you something with ice cream cones on it, knowing that nobody else will know what it means. And then you just sit and you marinate in the fact that I'm controlling everybody in your environment, and you just continue to try to prove it and see where it gets you. So for some reason, it closed completely out on its own when I was scrolling down. So then we got this cyberbullying site. So the scam is they promise my YouTube is not hacked. So the con is that I'm going to post all your different videos on other cyberbullying sites. That way we can defraud you out of funds and then have an alibi. If I flood all these sites with your name in it and your picture, I'm going to minimize the success of your site and further not be held accountable. Because since you've announced my crimes, I need a different avenue to violate you and get away with it. In my thought process, I was creative enough with a lot of different help to cyberbully you on multiple different sites, repost your videos, and then add your name, your full name of your site to a lot of these posts. That way, flooding my someone else's page, minimizing the impact of my own page or my own channel. Then we got this cyberbullying site reposting my videos. I don't know what that means. Then we got cyberbullying right here. Kiana Clark piece from this party. This is the descriptions in the video that I'm an evil person. Mental health treatment to be when my sister was setting me up. So a lot of these cyberbullying sites have that video of Jason at his job, but like I said, that when I was at his job, that's not the full video. Anyone willing to do law enforcement can say that my exact words is, "I don't want to be here in the first effing place. I'm here to figure out my false arrest, and because I think he's behind it." That is on the video. That is my exact words. "I didn't want to be here in the first effing place." On police body cam footage. That is excluded from that video. The same very video. So the strange person from PNS says that I don't know if I already stated this, that I doubted you on accident. He's already done this in multiple different other parties that I didn't know were gang stalking acquaintances. But here's the thing, when I'm doing something and relaxing, people lash out and do weird things, and it would have me in tears. I'm just relaxing. I'm reading this book. It's a good book. Not messing with it. And then I get these calls and weird things. And then another lady's being weird. I don't know if I've uploaded this already about the party and that group, the support group with the healthier eating and better relationship with food. So that each time that I'm calling into the phone chat, it's only 2 people in it and they're not saying anything. So it's weird now. So then to combat that issue, I said, well, I'll go to the recorded groups meetings that they have on the phone. You can enter in a code, call this number, enter in a code, and you can hear recorded meetings. I need to calm down. So she claims earlier that she didn't know, and she says that she does this when she listens to it. So you're telling me that you know how to do it. It's a mind game. Let me go back to it so you can see it. For example, on the 100 number meeting, I just get to listen to the most recent, but not others, and I don't know how to either. If you're listening to the most recent, you can give me direction on how to use it. That's really not making sense. Then she's saying contact someone else, good luck. If you're a leader, why didn't you just ask them and figure it out? Why are you giving me the runaround and playing mind games and have me going on a scavenger hunt to get this information? And you're supposed to be a leader and perhaps my sponsor, but you want me to know that you have another sponsor and you're busy because you're speaking with your sponsor and you still have yet to be mine, as well as an army full of other parties, knowing that nobody would ever believe my story. as well as Community Transformation Church, the accountability partner that refused to do it at PNS. I said that I was a alcoholic to try to get a support system because every avenue was closed. So I went to AA meetings and still couldn't get it. She played the same games, told me to call her on a date. I called her and I saw her in person. So I called her. Then she said, call her back. I called her back and she said, no, I can't meet with you. Then call her back the next week. Schedule. It happened again. Called her back the next week. Then it happened again. Then I said, do you not want to be my sponsor? Then she said, I'm sorry. I have so much going on. But this has followed me years. I know my story is incredible. I call, when I'm in a situation, I call countless people for them to ignore me. Like when I get out of jail on false charges, the stage is already set. Everyone that I know is already prearranged on how they're going to behave. Every Facebook page I get on, if I reach out for help, that's control. If I reach out for help in a group text, that's control. Churches is control. I know that's an incredible story. Chats are controlled. Zooms are controlled. So if someone's reporting that, obviously you would have to supply evidence. Getting drug out of church, domestic violence organizations control, support groups control, domestic violence advocates, police departments control. So all of this just to say, if family members everywhere I turn making countless calls, hours and hours on end, in fact 10 years to get nowhere. And the point of is just trying to prove it.